What's up, everybody? Today's April 30th, 2025. Doing the Just for Today reading. It's titled God Does for Us. Ongoing recovery is dependent on our relationship with a loving God who cares for us and will do for us what we find impossible to do for ourselves. How often have we heard it said in meetings that God does for us what we cannot do for ourselves? At times we may get stuck in our recovery, unable, afraid, or unwilling to make the decisions we know we must make to move forward. Perhaps we are unable to end a relationship that just isn't working. Maybe our job has become a source of too much conflict. Or perhaps we feel we need to find a new sponsor but are afraid to begin the search. Through the grace of our higher power, unexpected change may occur in precisely the area we felt unable to alter. We sometimes allow ourselves to become stuck in the problem instead of moving forward towards the solution. At these times, we often find that our higher power does for us what we cannot do for ourselves. Perhaps our partner decides to end our relationship. We may get fired or laid off, or our sponsor tells us that he or she can no longer work with us, forcing us to look for a new one. Sometimes what occurs in our lives can be frightening, as change often seems to be. But we also hear that God never closes a door without opening another one. As we move forward with our faith, the strength of our higher power is never far from us. Our recovery is strengthened by these changes. Just for today, I will trust that the God of my understanding will do for me what I cannot do for myself. With that said, I live every day now, however it comes, I guess. I don't try to make things happen. I just let them come to me. My life is going to unfold how it's supposed to, and I'm okay with that. And I've learned that if I'm okay with that, things seem to unfold for the better. If I'm not stuck in my addiction, I don't have things to worry about or things to lie about or any of that other stuff that always caused problems in my life. So now I can just let things unfold how they're supposed to, and I'm okay with it. Because it's easier to find a solution when you're sober and you don't have a clouded thought process. So with that said, just let your life come to you. Let it unfold and let happen what's going to happen. And you can make the necessary steps that you need to when it happens. That's all I got for today. I hope everybody enjoyed it, and we'll see you tomorrow.